Hello, my lovelies. I really appreciate you still being here. I apologize for not being live today. I had a prior engagement throughout the day, so I'm grateful for you still watching the video and being here with me. So today I am talking about trauma and how to deal with it in the now. Because as NICU parents, most of us have heard about PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and whether we have the full disorder or not, we're still feeling those pings and those triggers and the emotions of being in the NICU. So, we have these feelings, the fears, the anxieties, sadness, frustrations, and it creates a lot of a lot of emotions, right? It can go from anxiety and stress into fear and forgetfulness even. When when that cycle is happening, we feel like we're in like a hamster wheel, and it creates troubled relationships. It creates frustration that we're not good enough or doing our best or being the best mom or dad that we can be. And this creates even more emotions and potentially even body issues. So digestive issues or um, you know acid reflux, stomach stuff. Our whole body feels the stress and the anxieties, right? So we don't want you to get to that point. And if you're at that point, I've been there, and I'm a trauma counselor. So I, couldn't be my own counselor, but realizing at one point where I was at in my post-traumatic stress, I realized that I really needed help. Um, so all of the questions that would come up are are real, like, why am I like this? Why am I reacting? Why am I feeling these body sensations, but I don't really know where they're coming from? Or why am I so moody? Or like, how can I handle this? How can I deal with all of this? And I don't even know really where it's coming from. And you could be getting flashbacks, but these emotions and the body sensations might be feeling bigger than the flashbacks. So, how do you recognize, when I am in session with people and I'm describing trauma to them, I tell them that every time something hurtful that could be classified in your body, because trauma is individual, as a trauma, it goes into like a little cup. If you think of a teacup and you think of tea being poured in. So every time something happens, so you're told something as a child and it doesn't get resolved, or you have something happen as a teenager with a boyfriend or a girlfriend and that doesn't get resolved, and then more and more things come in, and then a NICU experience with your baby or a loss and that kind of thing. So the teacup is quite full, and we all know that tea mixes together, right? It doesn't just sit in layers. When you pour more warm tea in, it's going to blend with the cold tea. So when all of that is swirling around and you stub your toe, that last little bit of tea goes in and some trickles out because it overflows, but you don't know what's overflowing. You don't know what's coming out. And you have this big reaction. You're like, where the heck did that come from? Or you snap at your partner and they're like, whoa, like, this is too big of a reaction from what we're talking about here. And that is a reality when you are dealing with stress and post-traumatic stress. That teacup analogy is something that really put it into perspective for me, and I share it with everyone and you now, because we don't know what's going to come out of the teacup each time we have a little thing happen if we're not continuously helping that teacup, that level, come down. And that's where trauma therapies and calming techniques, relaxation techniques come into play. And you have to figure out what that is for you. It could be physical activity, right? Exercise and stuff like that. And that's good too. But reducing that level of stress is going to help you with anything new that comes up. So managing trauma and managing stress is the first thing really is recognizing that you're stressed. Even if it's from someone in your environment saying, dude, like, you're super stressed, how are you even coping? Or, I noticed that you're really reactive and I really want you to be less stressed. So recognition and awareness is a really good first step. Second step is asking for help, whether it's asking yourself and giving yourself permission to get help, or asking someone in your environment or a counselor for help. That permission of self is a really good way to deal with the stress and anxiety, so that you're not holding it in your body and you can feel what is starting the emotions before you're in them, right? Practice and exploration are the third and fourth thing I really like to talk about. Practice, 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 right? We practice being aware that we're getting stressed out. We practice recognizing what stresses us out. We practice reducing our stress level. And it's also exploration, because not everything that works for me will work for you. Not all the therapies that have worked for me will work for you. And so exploring what is feeling like it has built confidence within you and reduced those stress levels are things that you can practice and keep going with. Okay? If you have any questions about what I'm saying at any time, please just put them in the comments and I'll see them afterwards. I'll get a notification, obviously. Thank you. Today, right now, I want to walk you through something that is really helping me right now, both as a NICU mom, also as a trauma counselor who's on the phone and on the computer a lot with clients and people, organizations who are trying to, survive and thrive through what the world is going through right now. And it's called tapping. So tapping therapy is part of EFT. It's emotionally focused therapy, and it connects an acupressure points to calm your system so that it can release and reprogram today's stress, or like the emotions, the body sensations that have settled in. Okay? And it allows you to connect with how you're feeling on a different level so that you can give it the awareness it needs in order to let it go. So if I go too fast, I apologize. I will do my best to slow myself down. If you need to pause the video at any time, please do so. And anything you need to know afterwards, just again put a comment in, or put a message or question in the comments. So we're going to focus on stress, okay? Because stress is both, combined with anxiety and frustration and all sorts of things. So honor the stress that has come to you, because it's giving you a message. It's either telling you to sleep more, to relax, to look at things differently. It has a message. And recognize where you're feeling it in your body. So if you need to, just close your eyes and connect with the tightness when you say, either in your mind or out loud, the word stress. You might feel it in your throat. You might feel it in your head. You might feel it in your stomach. And then just connect with your breath. Okay? We hold stress in so many different ways. And it can manifest into things that we really don't want in our lives, like I talked about a few minutes ago. So when you've connected with that tension in your body, rate it on a scale from 0 to 10. 0 being no stress at all, 10 being the most you can imagine. And you can either jot that number down or just keep it in your mind, because we'll be rating that level again after we do this process. Okay? So if you feel comfortable, close your eyes and take a big breath in, calming breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And really connect with the breath going in and out of your body. And now I'm going to lead you through the tapping points. So if you need to open your eyes and see where I am, then please do so. I'm going to take my glasses off so I can show you the best, and allow yourself to trust the process. Okay? So if you've done tapping before, just close your eyes and follow along. If you're new to tapping, keep your eyes open, and here we go. Okay? So the first point is the karate chop. You take 3 fingers just below your pinky and in that soft part. And you say to yourself, even though I feel this stress in my body, I honor and allow myself to relax. Even though I feel really stressed right now, I can see the benefit to calming and relaxing my body. Oh, please repeat after me. Okay? So even though I feel really stressed, I honor my body and recognize that I can relax. Even though I feel stressed, I allow myself to calm and be relaxed. Okay? So the first point is up where your eyebrow starts. All of this stress, now repeat after me, all of this stress, and take your 2 fingers into the side, that I feel in my body and underneath your eye. I see and I feel as a teacher. Under your lip, the stress in my body and under your chin is feeling really tense. And now there are 2 little, there's your collarbone here. So some people have it just 2 or 3 inches down. Mine are a bit lower. And just find that point on your chest where it sort of feels like you're getting that tension, right? Or releasing the tension. And say, all of the stress in my body. And now under your armpits, about a hand's width apart or down. And for women, it's actually right in your bra strap, the middle of your bra strap there. All the stress I feel can be released through practice. And on the top of your head, I feel my stress and I know I can release it. Now that eyebrow point. Even though I'm feeling stressed, it's safe for me to release it. The stress in my body is okay to go away. It's okay for me to relieve this stress. I am now safe that I can release this stress. The stress I'm feeling is coming from somewhere else. It's okay for me to release this stress. Back to the eyebrow point. I can take a breath and release this stress. All that I feel is calm and love. I continue to work to relieve my stress, and I honor and love the process. My journey through this life, I am allowed to be at my natural state of calm. I can feel calm and relaxed with any process or any situation that comes my way. So stop tapping. Give yourself a big deep breath. Out through your mouth. And open your eyes. Feel your hands. And there you go. You just did your first tapping. Please, if you feel like you need to continue or do it again, definitely go through it again. If you have a good vibe on what you need to say to yourself, go through that sequence and say that to yourself too. Okay? Honor the fact that you are learning through everything, and you can know that you are doing one thing at a time. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to be growing right now. So, to connect with those points in your body that were creating tension, and rate it again on that scale from 0 to 10. Did the number change? How much did it change? I would love to know how it changed. Comment below with your before and after. And if it didn't change, that's okay too. Sometimes it takes a few practices to get through to your body to start the process. Because if you've never done this before, this is all new. Right? So your body needs to explore it a little bit and to get some extra practice and run-throughs. So if you have any questions on tapping, let me know. If you have any questions on trauma, if you're wondering where you're at, if you're wondering why you're going through what you're going through, message me. Email Leanne, Leanne, at mynicufamily.com. You can contact me through Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, my website. Okay, I'm here for you. I will walk you through stuff. I will be by your side as much as you would like me to be. Okay? Thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will talk to you again very soon. I'll do another live on Wednesday. I think it's the 50, 60, 20th or something. I'm not sure. I think it's Wednesday the 20th. Okay. Love to you. Bye.